Time now for the main event of the night here at Northampton International Raceway, the 2024 OGRL Formula 1 Stock Cars European Championship is getting itself gridded up ahead of what will be a 25-lap race, and 19 cars are on the track to compete this one. The drivers had a very long qualifying procedure for this, racing over 2 meetings. They were here on the Shale 2 weeks ago, and then they returned this week on the tarmac to have 3 final qualifying heats each ahead of the European Championship. The grid based on the 2 meetings collectively, and this will then see the grid as follows. 143 Cameron Willesey will start on pole position. The reigning British and World Cup champion will defend the World Cup title later this year. Alongside him is 58 Dan Dixon, who's yet to win a title at OGRL so far. Row 2 is all overseas with H233 Hendrik Visser and B127 Robin Eastling. Then row 3 we find the world champion number 1 Kane van der Bosch alongside 546 Ethan Howard. Row 4 is 532 James Eccles and 422 Connor Gibson Leach. Row 5 904 Owen Waring and 85 Paul Broderick. Row 6 142 Tom Knighton and 36 Roy Anderson. Row 7 83 Ben Singleton and 862 Reece Checkley. Row 8 213 newcomer Harrison Mailer and number 12 James Walker. Row 9 62 Kieran Twigg and UK 127 Josh Beattie. And then from the back of the grid in his debut Formula 1 meeting tonight, 743 Dean Nyson, who is the brother of Tom, who starts on row 6. So that's the field now formed up. 19 cars on the grid for the 2024 OGRL Formula 1 Stock Cars Championship of Europe. 25 racing laps ahead of these drivers. May the best driver win. Yellow flag goes up. We're off and rolling for the 25-lap European Championship final. OGRL Pro presents the 2024 OGRL Formula 1 Stock Cars European Championship. Watch the green flag now goes down. We're underway in racing. Spinner turn 4, straight away 83 Ben Singleton's gone tangled with 62 Kieran Twigg. Big push at turn 1. I've got cars going in. 532 Eccles has gone around courtesy of 422 Connor Gibson Leach 3 wide on the back straight. 904 Waring hits the back of number 1 Van der Bosch, and the world champion goes out along with 143 Willesey. So the world champion and the British champion both go out. Hendrik Visser in 233 was lead. He gets planted by 127 Robin Eastling. Collected as well there is 422 Connor Gibson Leach, our leader then, as they come round to complete lap number 2 will be 58 Dan Dixon from 546 Ethan Howard, 142 Tom Knighton involved, number 12 James Walker from near the back of the grid is up to 3rd place, already charging past 546 Howard on the back straight. 127, got a roll over on the back straight. 127 Josh Beattie's over along with 422 Connor Gibson Leach. Big push from Kane van der Bosch to order them out. 142 Knighton is planted heavily at turn 1. I think Ethan Howard and Roy Anderson may have assisted with that. Howard is now attacked back by 142 Tom Knighton. 36 Roy Anderson was also very briefly involved, but 58 Dan Dixon is our race leader. Onto the far side, number 12 James Walker is up to 2nd place with 143 Willesey in 3rd. Then 142 Knighton and 36 Roy Anderson round out the top 5. 143 Willesey makes his move for 2nd place and gets past number 12 James Walker on the far side. Walker retaliates though and puts the British champion flat out on the hoot and turn. Cameron bounces off the plating, then continues to hold 2nd place, but number 12 James Walker, I would imagine, is not quite finished yet and may attack once again on the back of the 143 car. Bumpers almost connected at turn 3. We think Cameron has now got away from James Walker's Rafa front bumper. Spinner turn 383 Singleton very nearly goes out courtesy of Gibson Leach in 422 upon the 3rd and 4th bend. Kieran Twigg 62 now battling with a early pace setter of this race, H233 Hendrik Visser, who made his debut very recently in the OGRL Formula 1 Stock Cars and did very well indeed, up to yellow grade already after starting his campaign as a white top at the previous meeting here at Northampton. Number 1 Kane van der Bosch is now through into 5th place, getting past 142 Tom Knighton, who made his debut with us at Hensford and took a win in the Grand National out of the box. So a driver that's taken to F1s very well indeed, and then proceeded to take another win at Wimbledon. 9:04 wearing an 8:62 Checkley come to blows on the far side. They now separate and go their separate ways. The 58 Dan Dixon still leads, 85 Paul Broderick getting past 62 Kieran Twig on them straight. 62 Checkley's put away by 9:04 wearing in front of the snack bar on turn number 2. So fairly fast-paced race this one for the OGRL Formula 1 stock cars. And Kieran Twig is going a long way wide at turn 2. Where is he going? I don't know, but 85 Broderick gets down the inside as a result of that. 58 Dixon is already lapping cars on the halfway point of this one for the European Championship. 30 laps gone, 12 to run. 532 Eccles gets past Harrison Mailer in 2:13 for 9th place. Harrison retaliates the back of James, but that doesn't work, and that just allows 422 Connor Gibson Leach down the inside. Harrison Mailer, brother of Erin Mailer, who used to race at UK, was their saloon stock car world champion a few years ago. And Harrison has also had his dad Peter race online stock cars as well. 422 Connor Gibson Leach now disposes of 213 Harrison Mailer into the fence. Harrison rattles around the plating and gets away with it. Howard in 5.46 attacked by number 1 Van der Bosch, as Van der Bosch is looking to go into 4th, which he does so now. 58 Dixon and 143 Willis is still the 1-2, with number 12 James Walker running in 3rd place. Van der Bosch number 1 will try and chase down the 3rd place runner, but it looks like 58 Dixon has gone away clear at the front. He's got some back markers between him and the 2nd place battle. Robin Eastlink and Josh Beattie come together, so B127 on UK 127 on the home straight. 58 Dixon continues to lead very merrily. Number 1 Van der Bosch is catching number 12 James Walker for what is going to be 3rd place. Meantime, 213 Mailer and 422 Connor Gibson Leach continue their battle for 10th place, battling over 2 points. It's double points for a final in our Formula 1 stock cars. 36 Anderson had to go a lap down from number 12 James Walker, who has dropped down to 8th place. He must have been dealt with by Van der Bosch out of our sight. 142 Knighton meantime is given a tickle by B127 Robin Eastlink, who has hosted our onboard camera for this race. 58 Dixon though, not many more laps to do now. We're in the final few laps now. Kieran Twig goes wide at turn 3. Ethan, I don't think he even hit him. I think Kieran just went wide on his own accord and let the lead group come through. Robin Eastlink and Tom Knighton scrapping for 5th place. A great battle here between the two of them on the far side. Roy Anderson running in 7th place. 3 laps to go meantime for 58 Dan Dixon. I was going to say Roy is very much a tarmac specialist in the Formula 1s. Was running very well at White City earlier this year, and had a great run at Cowden Beath last season as well. He won the Scottish Championship not too long ago as well. 83 Singleton battling with H233 Hendrik Visser in front of the leader, and that's come to blows, and Visser goes out on the 3rd and 4th bends, and with that 58 Dixon comes through. 1 lap to go, but dealing with back markers that aren't really want to get out of the way. But Dixon now deals with the back marking 83 car and will romp away into the lead. But into the final bend he will go, and 58 Dan Dixon comes through and wins the European Championship of 2024. 2nd place is Willis C143. 862 Checkley is planted by 127 Beattie on the final bend. Rest of the field coming through to complete the minor placings in that one for the Formula 1 Stock Car European Championship. We can go Reds on the circuit, please. We can go Reds. And 58 Dan Dixon is your race winner on the far side there, doing his celebratory drifts as only Dan knows how to do, as your new European champion. A bit to superstar grade as well at long last for Dan, and that is something that will certainly spice the racing up in the remaining part of the season. Results though: first 58 Dan Dixon, 2nd 143 Cameron Willissey, and 3rd number 1 Kane van der Bosch. 4th went to 546 Ethan Howard, 5th B127 Robin Eastlink, 6th was 142 Tom Knighton, 7th 36 Roy Anderson, 8th number 12 James Walker, 9th 532 James Eccles, and 10th final count of the top 10 422 Connor Gibson Leach. But that rounds out the Formula 1 Stock Car European Championships. Until next time, goodbye.